Well guys, it's Friday. It's my day off, and what would a day off be without work to do? So it is now 8:30 in the morning, enjoying a cup of coffee. I gotta put a jacket on because it's a bit chilly, but we got a couple of things to do today. So first thing I gotta do is I gotta change the ball location on my tractor, because I put it a little too forward, so now my other implements won't fit. I'll have to take the ball off to put the implements in. That becomes a pain in the rear. So I'm just gonna push the ball back a little bit. Hopefully that'll tow the trailer, it'll tow the splitter, and I can still tow other implements that just require a pin. So that's what we're gonna do next. That'll be a 2-second job. All I need is a impact drill and a wrench, a socket. And then another casualty. Another tree came down, so we're gonna have to take care of that tree so I can mow the lawn properly. And yeah, I have a couple of other things that I need to do to prepare for the winter. And hope you guys enjoy the ride. Let's go. Hey, a real man uses Ryobi tools, okay? None of that snap-on crap. I think I want to take the mowing deck off, but I'm gonna wait a little bit because I might still need to mow a little bit. Shake it off. Part 1 done. So yeah, one of the things that I need to do is I actually need to go put the bucket on the tractor, or maybe the grapple. I think I'll decide that as I move over there. I'll take you guys along for the ride with me, so let's go. Now let's get some tools to get that tree out of the way. Thank God for coffee. Well, at the risk of trying to act like someone that actually knows what the hell they're doing with video, I don't. I'm just gonna start loading the tractor, and I guess I'll talk to you again either when we get to the tree or on the way to the tree. Enjoy. Here we go. We're almost there. Let's go. Okay, let's take care of this little tree and see what the best way is to process this wood. There's a huge vine of poison ivy on it that you can't burn that. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna rip that off the tree so I can burn the wood, because it's a shame to just let it rot. Huge vine. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can show you guys the vine. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. Look at these things coming off of it. That is one of the biggest I have ever seen. So the good news is most of it is stuck on the bark right there, which I can just get the bark off. But you know what? Once I do that, this is outside wood because a little rotted. Woodpecker damage. Yeah. Had this one die on me. But this one's dead. Got this one. Ooh. No, I can't do that. Yeah, this one's dying. This one's dead. This one is alive. But this tree is taking it over, so I gotta figure that out. I gotta cut that right there. That one's a good one. But these ash trees, man, I feel really, really bad for these ash trees because look at this. Look at it. That one is just hanging on for dear life up there. But it's gonna have to come down too. Nice one right here. Thinking of decorating one of these for Christmas, but I gotta clean this out. Like that right there, I gotta get rid of because it'll probably fall very soon. Yeah, this area back here is just really bad with dead trees. I had a dead one that fell here and I never removed it purely out of laziness, and the landscapers never went back there, and it's a jungle. Lord have mercy. I got to take care of that too. chainsaw. Everybody says, buy a steel, buy a steel, buy a steel. I did. And, man, I couldn't get it to run right. Took it back to the dealership. They tuned it up. And they said, oh, it was just a matter of adjusting the carb. So hopefully that's all that was, because I mean, I really love this thing, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know? I have the Ryobi 18-inch electric, 40 volt, thing's an animal. So if this don't work, I know what I'm doing. See if it has gas. A little bit of gas, nothing to brag about. There we go. I think I'm gonna put on more protection because I'm freaking out about that poison ivy thing. I gotta cut it, and when I'm cutting it, the saw is throwing crap my way. So I'm gonna get all the poison ivy sawdust thrown at me. Be right back. All right, here we go. I got chaps. I got eye protection, jacket. Overkill, you say? Yeah, maybe. But not yet. Now it's overkill. Let's go. Did you see all that crap flying up? That's why I had this. It ain't COVID, baby. Did you look at the thickness of this crap? Holy moly. Well, mask and glasses, no mix. I'm trying to cut, I couldn't see crap, it was all fogged up. So I'm gonna have to risk and take the mask off. Love America, hate masks. But now that I have the chainsaw out, I think I'm also gonna go around this little area here and cut off some of those poison ivy vines so the poison ivy can dry on the tree. But first, let's continue. Look at that. Underneath it all, that's pretty good wood. Chop it in half, put it on the fire pit. Boy, oh boy. All right, my problem now, I'm gonna have to grab those vines by hand and rip them off the tree. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. Excuse me. Without touching it, I mean. Because I really didn't want to use my hands to touch that vine. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on some latex gloves underneath this. So I have a hole right there. So I'm gonna put on some latex gloves under and get to work. I'll be back. You know what? By the way, latex gloves now. I think I'm gonna start on that side now and chop it up, because then that'll make this area here a lot more manageable. So these vines, which are about 1 and 1.5 inch thick, they are poison ivy, and they're freaking me out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can gently use the grapple to rip them out of the tree. Man, I don't know if it's because I'm thinking of it or what, but I feel itchy already. Let's get to work. Woo. Got some nice little logs here, but I'm gonna let them dry until next year because I know the tree was dead for a while. But hey, whatever. I'll let them dry and I can burn them in the fire pit, or these I can even burn in the fireplace because they're pretty hard wood. So I love ash. Unfortunately, all the trees are dying. This is a bunch of cedar. We had to take down a couple of cedar big ass branches, and no trees. I'm trying to keep as many cedar trees as I can. I got a lot of them, but yeah. So this is a bunch of cedar. I mixed some of the ash in there too, but yeah, I don't know what to do with this. I could burn it outside, but I'm gonna try to make some tomato posts or whatever you call those things with them, because you know, I hear cedar doesn't rot as fast as other wood, so we'll give that a shot. Let me know what you guys think. Now, the part that's left of this is wrapped. And I say that with a rasp. It is wrapped in poison ivy. Look at that. That is all poison ivy, baby. And there are some leaves on it, and some are still green, which that really freaks me out. All right, well, that seems to have worked pretty okay. So right now, I'm just gonna move you over there so I can grab the tractor, grab this thing. Now, I don't want to start trimming this because this is all poison ivy. I'm gonna trim it next year, but I am not trimming it now. So I'm just gonna grab this with a grapple and drive it over there somewhere by the, you'll see it. I'm gonna put you on here. Well, on my way back, I found another casualty. Lock splitter, tractor, a car in the way. Hope it's not a disaster. Stay tuned. is. I think that's a nice spot. Gotta cut that branch off, which I'll do right now with a chainsaw. Sit over here, chop some logs. Yeah, it's my office.